Well, we're now a year and a month into the pandemic, and what's true and what's false about the coronavirus is just as real as the virus itself. Matt Stone spoke with one of the leading medical experts in the area about some of these issues, including how long we have to wear masks depends on how many people get vaccinated.
Dr. James Kravick is the chief clinical officer for Mercy Health in Youngstown. He says 38% of Mahoning County is vaccinated, but a lot more is needed to be able to get back to some normalcy. For those who do not want the vaccine because they are afraid of future complications as a result of getting one, Dr. Kravick says there are plenty of long-term complications from getting COVID.
The mortality rate is low with COVID. COVID has a lot more complications: behavioral health, the depression and the anxiety, chronic fatigue. There's heart problems, lung problems, liver problems down the road, potentially with COVID. And the spread is there to other people. So to me, it's a risk benefit analysis of the vaccine versus getting COVID.
If you have the vaccine, expect to need a yearly booster shot to make sure you keep those antibodies in your body and to guard against the variants.
The vaccine is going to probably need to be changed, either changed for people who never had it before or a booster to reflect the current state of the virus. That's what happens with the flu vaccine.
And if you've already had COVID, well, you still need to get that vaccine.
So the reason you need to get it is because the natural immunity may not work. We have seen people get infected with COVID after they've had COVID, but mainly after that 90-day window. So that is why people who've had COVID should still get vaccinated.
With more local news, I'm Matt Stone.
To listen to more of Dr. Kravick and the current state of COVID and the COVID-19 vaccine, check out the latest edition of the 21 News podcast on the 21 News app.